They threw the shade, try to block the sun. They say it's lies, we've just begun. They spin their lies like a web of silk. We cut through fraud sharper than steel. They call it passive, but the scheme ain't clean. Dreams sold on the back of a fake machine. Ash plays the king in a cardboard crown. We're here to flip his kingdom upside down. Victory with us, she screams all day, but the slayers of name making fraud decay. No more victims, no more schemes. We break the cycle, shatter his dreams. We break the cycle, shatter his dreams. He builds his castles out of air and smoke. Promises riches, leaves the people broke. Pyramid walls, they crumble fast. When truth steps in and shadows don't last. We see the scripts, we know the play. Same old hustle, just a different day. But we're the voice, the ones who fight. Lighten up the dark with the people's might. Victory with us, she screams all day. When the slayers of name making fraud decay. No more victims, no more schemes. We break the cycle, shatter his dreams. Victory with us, she screams all day. When the slayers of name making fraud decay. No more victims, no more schemes. We break the cycle, shatter his dreams. We break the cycle, shatter his dreams.
We are the naysayers, the sayers of nay. On this FriYAY, we rise, we don't play. No room for your schemes, no tricks, no traps. We see through your glitter, your promises collapse. Oh, the towers you build, oh, the lies you distill. We won't drink from your gilded well. We say nay to the false gold you display. We are the sayers of nay, and your schemes will decay. Yes, your schemes will decay. You climb to the top on the backs of the weak, but with a voice they didn't know they'd seek. Your pyramids crumble, your empire shakes. Our voices are thunder, your foundation breaks. Nay, we say nay. Not tomorrow, not someday, but right now on this FriYAY, we are the light. We'll
Everybody say nay!
We say nay, we say nay to the false gold you display. We are the sayers of nay, and your schemes will decay. Yes, your schemes will decay. Your schemes Still you'll catch your time, ain't mine. Naysayers don't play, we speak what's true. On passive scheme ain't meant for you. Ash got plans to steal your soul.
Let's
We
go!
won't lead you down that hole. We rock, you know we won't stay by. Won't steal your cash, your time ain't mine. Ain't mine.
Thanks, Violet.
Naysayers rise, we shine so bright. Truth cut deep in darkest night. Hey, Ash and his gang wanna take what's yours. Pyramid built with hidden doors. Claims of wealth, but it's just a lie. We naysayers, we don't buy. Ash and his gang wanna take what's yours. Pyramid built with hidden doors. Claims of wealth, but it's just a lie. We naysayers, we don't buy. We won't be silent, gonna raise our voice. Speaking facts, ain't no choice. Break the chains of a dirty scheme. Naysayers live in the dream. Promises of gold, but all you get is smoke. Ash's empire, just a joke. Naysayers stand up, keep it real. We cut through lies like sharpened steel. We rock, you know we won't stay by. Won't steal your cash, your time ain't mine. Ain't mine. Naysayers rise, we shine so bright. Truth cut deep in darkest night. Hey,
My name is Ash Mufareh, and I'm your friend.
That negative YouTube channel has got more founders on it than I do on my own YouTube channel. And it breaks my heart. She wants to be the first to make us look silly.
We will terminate you without a notice. You're gone. No joke. We will terminate you without a notice.
Don't panic. Of what on passive is, we remains to be seen.
Stop going there.
I'm Mike Ellis, by the way.
That's embarrassing.
Karma's a bitch.
Queen of Karma.
Hello, everyone, and happy FriYAY to my sayers of nay, which is you if you're here watching this today. I hope that all of you have had a wonderful, amazing day. Earlier this afternoon, I did a live stream, another one, where we watched Ash's September 2025 live, his big global update webinar. And so if you didn't catch it, please do go and check it out after this or tomorrow over the weekend. You know, it's quite fascinating to look back. I mean, we remember what he says, but it's amazing to actually hear him say it again, especially in hindsight, right? Like looking back and going, oh, wow, I forgot that he said it was supposed to launch in October 2025. You know, you forget things as time goes on. So I like to do little reminders and just kind of be like, hey, remember when he said all of this bullshit? We say nay! Yes, Chris, good to see you. Violet, I'm glad that you could make it. I forgot how insane he looks and sounds. I know. Because we haven't seen him in so fucking long. It's been almost a year. The last time we saw him was October 25th, 2025. Okay, he's allegedly having private meetings. And we know that because the other Unpassivian members, Victory with Ashian members, doesn't sound as good, does it? Unpassivian sounded better. Damn. Anyway, they basically brag about it after it happens, right? They come on their lives and they say, oh, we had a private meeting and this is what was said. And that's how we know. I have not been able to get into any of these meetings. They are very private. So he's allegedly been doing that. But we out here, the public, all right, and us sayers of nay, we haven't seen proof of life since October 25th, 2025. So I'm just saying that. No meetings with anyone other than Americans. Wonder where Gersminder is. Well, you see, Gersminder might be going to them. I'm not sure who is all going to them. And he tends to not do his streams in English. And I've already tried reporting him here in Canada, and nothing's being done about it. So I'm a little frustrated about Gersman right now. Washians. I know, Ashians. It just doesn't sound proper, does it? It doesn't sound good. Hopefully we will see him for his birthday just to see how much older he looks. We didn't see him for his birthday. His last birthday. He did not actually come live for his birthday. He came live at the end of October after Marty had passed. And that was last time we saw him. Hello, Ken. Good to see you. So, tonight we are getting into our usual shenanigans. So, without further ado, I think we should just start it off with everyone's favorite segment, Victory with Ash Meme Review! Woo! All right. You know, I keep thinking we're running out. We're never going to run out. These people are going to be marketing with these images made with AI until the end of time. Hello, Kino. Kino Swabi. I kind of like that name. I'm not going to lie. That's a cool name. All right. So, first of all, congratulations to Spain, the FIFA World Cup champions in 2026. And then on passive, with the on passive logo, because we just can't give up on passive. Also, the funniest thing is that although it's nice of them to be like, hey, congratulations for winning, they're doing this not just to congratulate them. They're doing it because this year, once again, as I've shown you on past FriYAYs, I'm more saying this for the people that might be newer, they tried to allude that they were also sponsoring this year's FIFA. Okay? And that kind of pissed me off because I was like, no, you're not. You don't even have anything. You're not even taking in the public right now as members of Victory with Ash. So I don't know why you would even have an ad anywhere. You know, that's kind of the point of this show every Friday, is to laugh at how they keep promoting nothing. But it's just, so, you know, that doesn't sit right well with me because I see this and I go, oh man, people are going to see this that are in this thing that maybe believed them several months ago when they said that they were sponsoring this. And they're going to go, oh, okay, yeah, because we were sponsoring it, you know? And I don't like that. I don't like to know that there's people that will be manipulated by this, which again is why we do this every Friday. So that we can hopefully stop people from being manipulated by this. I know, facepalm for me too, Violet. Did you see that On Passive was a primary sponsor of the World Cup? Well, and you have no money. If Ash had $4 million, he should have bought back the O-Connect code. Right? Right. Well, just wait. Hold that thought, Chris. Just hold that thought. You know, this stream isn't entitled FriYAY with the Sayers of Nay, products on the way, because I just wanted to call it that. That would be silly. I don't clickbait you. Ever. I try to always make my titles and thumbnail what my video is about because I hate being clickbaited so much. It's manipulative to me. I hate going to a video with a thumbnail and a title, thinking I'm going to get one thing and then getting something else. All right? I'm like, this asshole just lied to me every single time. And I know, since I feel that way, I think I don't ever want other people to feel that way. I even feel bad when the O founders come in here and they think that I am in on passive. You know what I mean? Part of me is like, oh, I hope that they stay and maybe wake up. But then part of me is like, oh man, I feel like I'm manipulating them and I don't like that. And that's why I always make it very, very noticeable that I am speaking out about this. I am reacting. I am stream sniping. Okay. I am not here in it. You know, I don't like manipulating people because I speak out about manipulation. So that would make me a hypocrite. And I'm going to be a hypocrite with some things just because I'm human. I'm going to make normal mistakes, so I try not to. Try not to piss people off, believe it or not. We say, stop going there. That's right. So this is pretty typical. All of them standing on what I like to think is a pyramid, but it looks more like a mountain in this one. It says, victory with Ash. You're a blooming success. And I'm like, where's the success? Longest flower to bloom ever. Okay, fire truck. Be safe, but shh. Trying to do a live stream here, and that's all I can hear right now. And I don't know if my audience can hear it. A mountain of dung. There we go. That's what it is. They're standing on a pile of shit. A pile of Ash's bullshit. Which is a really good visual for what this is and what's going on here, really. It's hard not to manipulate on passive founders. They are really gullible. I know, but I still feel bad. I still feel bad when they because that's why I always tell them. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not. You know, and that's why I let you guys tell them. Because I'm like, oh no, they think that they're watching an on-passive Victory with Ash stream, and they are, but not the kind they want to watch, you know? They want to see the four corners of the cube Earth. That's right. Yes, go and check out that stream. I had a late night pop-up last night as well. You know? You know? Fire, fire, fire. That's right. I've been trying to pump out content the last few days and record and stuff because it is no longer 100 degrees in my living room. So I'm not like dying trying to get things done now, which was an issue a week ago. I have no clue what this says. That is not the point. If someone wants to translate, feel free. I would appreciate it. Replay crew, you can translate it in the comments. But this image of Ash, they keep using it and it cracks me up. Because once again, if you use an image of me looking like this, I might be a little bit like, oh, that's not nice of you. You obviously don't like me very much, you know? And then the rocket ship behind him. With the random, city, the buildings behind him, too. You know? It's just, but he looks so silly here. He just looks so silly. That's right. A V2 German rocket. Should we be worried? The last time the Germans got mad. And I'm not laughing about the Hitler and the Holocaust. I'm laughing at my own joke. I have a bad habit of that. Half his ear is missing. Oh my God, you're right. The surgery. They wanted to represent it. No, it's because I think that there was English words on this, and it looks like they blurred out the English words in order to translate on top of it, if I had to guess. Because if you look, it's a bunch of bars. That's why his ear's cut off, but I like it. I like the idea that, you know, for those that don't know, Ash had a skin tag surgery, and he made a very, very big deal about it. The way that he announced it, we thought he was going to tell us that he had cancer or something. He was like, I'm going in for a surgery. Like, it was bullshit. And then we found out it was for a skin tag on his ear. And it was just a lot of emotional manipulation that day. Here we have an AI image of Ash. I will say it looks more like Ash than some of the other ones we've seen. Victory with Ash. Your journey to victory. Yes, it isn't victory. It's just your journey there. The bridge to victory, if you will. And it's exactly like the bridge to freedom. Stay away. It was touch and go. Yeah. Looks like he's doing MMA to feed the family and has cauliflower ear. That's right. And then this is him afterwards, and it looks like they use the same image. Because look, like the way his mouth is in this image, and then the way it is in this image. I feel like they might have also used this image to make this image. You know? Because otherwise, why does AI hate him so much? I mean, it might be warranted, granted, but, you know, did he rip off the AI? Maybe kind of, I guess. Not really, though. They didn't have AI. The closest they got was using the Google Translate, which, again, wasn't theirs. It's the same image. I feel like it is. Like, I can't help but be like, this is the same, just this is the AI version of that, you know, because of the mouth. You know, and then arms are always so awkward in AI. I'm glad that they figured out how to do hands. Do you remember when the hands used to have like either 4 or 6 fingers? It never got it right. It was like, no, they don't have 5. They have every number of fingers but 5, or 4 and a thumb if you want to be technical, you know? Here is the translation. The greatest danger to success is not failure, but giving up too quickly. The greatest danger to success is not failure, but giving up too quickly. Twice. I believe you that it's on there twice. I don't think that's a typo. Tell me what stands between a talented person and success except a few hours of effort. Oh my. Which, you know, might make sense in any other business, but here, what effort are you supposed to be making? What are you supposed to be doing? That's half the problem. It's everyone just waiting around, wasting their talent. We got this guy. Then there's this guy. I don't know why he's a giant, but I guess I'm glad that Victory with Ash is all-inclusive. And here he's standing in front of a very tiny city and staircase with the Victory with Ash flag. Maybe he can do us a favor and stomp on them. I'm just saying. All right. Evacuate the building first, though. But Lord, I don't know how you get into making an image like this, you know? But here we are. Step out of the shadows, Bill Must. Now, I know that it's Bill Must making the meme and saying, step out of the shadows. Like, that's his quote, whatever. However, I like to think that this is asking Bill Must to step out of the shadows and make himself known. Like, who is Bill Must? You know? We can't find any information about this man on the internet anywhere other than here in this scheme. You know, so step out of the shadows, Bill. Come on camera, tell us who you are. Tell us your story without AI. We want to meet you. Yes, it is time for Bill to step out of the shadows. That's right. Step out of the shadows and join the Sayers of Nay. Yeah, but I don't need your AI videos. I would kind of be sad if he left, because I would be like, well, there goes all the dancing diaper baby songs and come out of the closet, Bill. Yes, we are all inclusive over here. Yep, it's about time. It's not like it's a secret. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Here we have another Bill Must production. Designing Victory with Ash is quality controlled. And I think the issue is that it's quality controlled by Ash. And the bar is real low. And always has been, as we unfortunately have found out. So, you know, if he's the one doing the quality control, that maybe explains why everything sucks here. And why nothing is ever done. You know? By whom? Ash, probably. That must be. Who else would it be? I mean, it's not Red Redfern or Chris Johnson. Although maybe we should get Chris to do it. You know, he has more experience working on a production line, right? Maybe that would be better. I'm just throwing out suggestions. As long as it isn't Chinese. Is it the judge doing QA? At least he still has a job. Yeah, is the judge still hired? We're just wondering. Oh my. It's hard to read because of the coloring. Anyway, okay. Keep moving. Keep adjusting. How did adjusting get behind? Anyway, the destination is worth the doldrums. And I promise you, when we finally arrive, we will look back and see that the pain of letting go was the only thing that cold have set us free. John White. Amazing words. Cold have set us free. I like it. How can I keep moving if the company is moving at a glacier pace? I don't know. Just run around in circles or something. Run on the spot. I don't know. Here we have John White and Bill Musk Productions. It's actually from the Starboys, though. But apparently it's both of their quotes. So I don't know. Must be coming from one of their videos. Do you see it? The struggle isn't a sign that you are failing. It is proof that you are being lied to. Oh, sorry, it says led. Every time you are forced to pivot, every time the platform changes, every time the market shifts, it is not an obstacle meant to break you. It is a lesson meant to build you. See why I knew that Chris wasn't making an error earlier when the sentence repeated? That's right. Pivot! It's funny that all their words of encouragement have to start off referencing that they are currently failing. Do you know what? It kind of is, though. Good catch. Good catch. I was also impressed by the arm going through the O. I don't know how they made it look so weird, though. That's AI again. Chris Johnson said, the sacrifice you make today will push you into the future. VWA, the future of all of us. So don't let Chris push you around. All right? Say, don't push me around, Chris. Fuck off. Because I don't want that to be our future. It's not a very good present. Collins Ma says, those who practice strategic patience build lasting success. Hashtag VWA. The fuck is strategic patience? Am I dumb, or is that like, I mean, you either have patience or you don't. You're put in a situation where you need to use patience and you do so, or you don't. Well, there's not that much strategy to it. What is strategic patience? Collins, do you have a dictionary definition of this? Space, comma, space. That's right. That's not even an Oxford comma. Who spaces and puts a comma? I don't know. A fleur of commenting on a conspiracy cats video, probably. If you're always patient, then how do you succeed? Also, like, there's a difference between being patient and waiting for something to happen or for something to come, and then being patient and for nothing. I don't think that's whatever strategic patience is. I'm just saying, Collins Ma. Collins Ma also said, The finish line may be closer than it feels. Let's hope so. Keep faith. The moment you want to quit may be the moment everything begins to change. Hashtag VWA. And I'm like, okay, if I was in this thing and I was waiting around for 8 years and nothing happened at all, and I'm still waiting around and I just keep getting told to get patient, I would be at the point where every moment would be the moment that I want to quit. And apparently that does not mean that every moment is the moment when things begin to change, because nothing's fucking happening, Colin's ma. So stop this. Stop this gaslighting me. Keep faith in what? In Ash. I feel like Jesus would tell everyone to get the fuck out of this thing. All right, Jesus doesn't like scams. He said help the poor, not steal from them, damn it. Or it may not. Right? Closer than it feels. And I'm like, okay. And in this case, he's admitting that people be stressing. You know? Which, again, is kind of funny. Julie Wynn says, the most powerful comeback stories aren't about one person. They're about a community rediscovering its strength together. Hashtag VWA. And I don't know many comeback stories about communities. I don't know what book she's reading, but sure. Except with this, Ash is the only one who's getting something out of this, especially the victory with Ash bridge to total freedom. Jesus would flip the VWA table over, right? Be like, fuck this place, I'm out. Founder Update says, the CEO of On Passive Company, I like how he quotes himself, that's great. The CEO of On Passive Company, Mr. Ash, sir, has asked all the founders to be patient and stay calm. How many times can you tell people to be patient? And for how many years can you tell people to be patient? Is the real case study that we're starting to do now. Is how long will people stay in something with nothing happening, where they just keep getting gaslit and told to wait around? Apparently, so far, it's 8 fucking years, damn it. And that is crazy. Crazy sauce. Like, just nutso to me. I'm like, really? 8 years? But then I go, well, doomsday cults. And that's the thing about this MLM in particular, is that the psychology of it is that of the psychology of a doomsday cult, where it's almost like they get used to the waiting. They get comfortable with it. And it's easier to just wait and wait and wait for nothing, which they're used to doing now, than it would be to admit that this was all a farce, come into reality again, which is harder than people think, you know. Read my Wednesday community tab post, Healing After Coercive Control, for more information about that. And then, you know, have to admit that you just wasted all that time and you got scammed. It's not fun to be like, I was victimized by something and it took all of my money and then led me on for 8 years. That's a hard thing to admit. It's a hard thing to kind of like wake up and come out of. And the psychology of it is that of a doomsday call. It's just instead of waiting for doomsday, they're waiting for launch day. But the psychology of what they're going through in this thing is the exact same as the psychology of what someone goes through when they are in a doomsday cult. And they do see Ash as this guru type. All right. He's more than just a CEO of a company. He's more than just a mentor. He's more than that to them. Like, he's convinced them he was sent by God and that God's helping him with this. And for believers of God, they really do believe that. So then I go, well, man, we could be here for a really fucking long time. Like, this might keep going until he's no longer with us, you know? And who knows? Even after that, it might keep going. I've covered cults. Like, Love Has Won has continued. Even after Mother God was found mummified in her bedroom. So this is what I mean. Like, even after the leader dies, oftentimes then another one steps forward and it just keeps going. Who knows? And it's crazy to think that, but it's just, that's the truth. Well, at least they aren't wasting money on a new scam at this moment. Do you know what, though? That's the only silver lining. The only silver lining about them all staying in this for so long is that if they are what we call seekers, people that are constantly looking for something better, something out there to be a part of, something, you know, to attach themselves to, like a community in order to help change the world and all that. We call those types of people seekers. Like people that tend to join cults and that kind of thing. There's different personality types that tend to be more susceptible than others. Let's just say that. And that's the thing about it, is that they would then be in another scam. And it might be harming them more. And I guess that's something else that we have to kind of think about, right? Is it better to be in something like this where you're just constantly waiting and nothing is happening? Or is it better to be in something that you're funneling your money into? I mean, psychologically and emotionally and socially, it creates, and reputationally, it creates all the same harm. But it doesn't fuck over your finances. And I guess part of the answer to that is how important is money to you? If you're a type of person that's motivated by money, then that part might be more important, right? The money part. Whereas I'm not someone who's motivated by money, so to me it's all the same, if that makes sense. You know, like it harms just as badly. Do they brag to their family and friends that they found 2 companies, right? Like, I don't know what they tell people. Are they founders again? Who knows, Violet? They go back and forth so much. Members, founders, founders still gets used. And I'm like, okay, but where's the O come from now? Let's hope they don't buy Nike sneakers in bulk. Exactly. That's when we'll call the Popo. Victory with Ash. Nothing is over. I'm ready to move forward. The silence before the storm. Yeah, but how long is the silence? Something tells me it's going to be longer than the storm. I hope they aren't trying to get their family and friends to join while they wait for something to happen. That's the only shitty thing about it. I don't believe that they're recruiting right now in. They said that they were going to, though, in future. So hold that thought too, I guess. Here we have discipline today. Success tomorrow. Muhammad Abdul. Interesting meme. Joe, you like it. You'll be ready to move forward for a very long time. I know, like how much more ready can you be? Discipline today, freedom tomorrow. Stay focused. Stay growing. Make a difference. I can't really read this. I think it's Ram. I can't read it. I don't want to butcher it. I'm just saying. That looks like my son's high school picture, except that 2011 was vertical. Eek! You know what this reminds me of? These pictures here? Do you know what they remind me of when I saw them? Those 80s glam shots. I don't know why we're doing 80s glam shot images But that's a little weird. Can we not? Can we not do that? I agree, Joe. Too much teal. Get some more colors in there. Mind you, on passive was a lot of teal, right? Oh, God. Okay. I'm like, how am I going to read this? Victory with Ash. VWA badge. All right. Let's zoom in. We are pleased to introduce Victory with Ash, a learning platform designed to enable individuals to reach their full potential in both personal and professional spheres. By utilizing our structured methodology, every newly acquired skill, mastered lesson, and gained insight will unveil fresh growth opportunities. Since knowledge directly correlates to confidence, inspiration, and practical opportunities, it can have a significant impact on one's life. As you advance, more opportunities will unfold. If this resonates with your goals, Victory with Ash is provided at no cost through our platform. To participate, interested individuals are invited to send a message for an invitation link, given that Victory with Ash operators exclusively by invitation. Or operates exclusively by invitation. Sorry. What? I can get VWA at no cost? That's amazing! Right. Knowledge is power. Growth is the result. Victory is the destination. You got a guy standing on a bridge. Don't jump. And learn, grow, succeed, transform your future. Every skill, every lesson, every insight, a new opportunity, a better you. And he's pointing at us. A better you. I would join, but I don't want them to have my address. Exactly. I never put my real address in there. I have a fake address that I use for that. Here we have the Victory with Ash book on bookshelves in 2055. So, empowering humanity through AI technology. Learn, grow, succeed. Written by Mr. Ash Bufara and member Mohammed Roman. And the future belongs to those who create it. The rest I can't really read. It's a little weird, but there is a quote I could read that says, alone, we can do so little. Together with technology, we can do so much. I'm like, I can do a lot with technology alone, but sure, whatever. Just saying. Hello, Salami. Hey. I am super excited about the new products. That's right. You should be. Here we have Victory with Ash with lots of rockets, a bridge to success to our valued VWA verified and approved members. You will notice some changes in the VWA dashboard. The sequence has been reversed and 2 new modules have been added to the middle of the dashboard structure. As you can see, there's Planner and V-Learning coming soon. Oh my God, a Planner and V-Learning. Crazy. Me too, Salame, Violet says. Listen, guys, you got to stay calm, stay ready, and stay positive. Okay? But it also says, important note. These updates are part of the platform's ongoing development. Please note that these are not the final versions. Complete information and official training for these features will be provided in the future announcements. And I'm like, Kevin, why are you doing this announcement? Just wondering. Hashtag Victory with Ash, hashtag VWA, hashtag Founders, hashtag a bridge to success. Like I said, stay off them bridges. Bridge to success, bridge to total freedom, just stay away. We've waited 8 years. It's been 8 long years. FriYAY. This guy was a teenager winning the victory with Ash. Stay focused. Stay strong. Discipline today, success tomorrow. Believe in yourself. Make sure you believe in yourself, guys. And make sure you believe in Ash. I don't think that's supposed to be Ash, though. There's a guy. He looks like he's about to jump behind him there. Hopefully the birds can save him. Hashtag bullshit. That's right. I'm still waiting for my armless, unpassive dildo bot to arrive in the mail. I know, me too. That's Ash Jr. That's right, he's all grown now. Via beard oil. Victory with Ash beard oil. You press the E instead of the W. It's okay, I got you, girl. There we go. They're in a boat. I don't know. There's not even anything written on the scroll. I am forgotten. Poor unpassive dildo bot. Aww. Rip. Hopefully they get a VWA dildo bot. Just also keep it off the boat. When the boat comes a-rockin'. Where's Chris and his fishing pool? Where's Red? Who are these guys? Are they trying to cross the Mexican border? I don't know what's going on here. I will remember you. Will you remember me? Boo 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 boo. Paul, just, watch out for the floating dildo bots, I guess. VWA. Something big is coming. Varboa. I don't know what I think it's supposed to say Starboys, and the AI fucked it up, and they have such great quality control that they were like, we'll post it anyway. And here it is. So we got a helicopter as a vehicle. We have an airplane as a vehicle. And this poor guy is stuck with an umbrella. All right, who is he? Mary Poppins? Tough break for him. Fuck. Sucks to be that guy. Crossing the square ocean. That's right. Just be careful. I hear that there's waterfalls over the 90-degree angles. Here we have allegedly the VWA Victory with Ash vehicle. It's a little scary. I don't know why we're in the middle of World War III. Should we be worried? Should I call someone? What is happening in this image? Send help! What is going on? Is this what happens when the news comes out about the square earth? Umbrellas are not allowed on flight lines. They'll get sucked into the jet engine. Oh my. Don't forget me, Victory with Ash laxatives. I won't forget you. You're our special commercial. But I was told don't go chasing waterfalls. Kit, get me out of this. Look, everything's on fire. I think it might actually represent quite well what is going on at Victory with Ash, now that I'm really looking at it, Is this the storm they were talking about? It goes. Hello, Laxi. Look at you. You got a cute nickname for it. Whoa. All right. Good night, everyone. Facebook family. Trust the plan. God has a beautiful plan for your life. Which God? Lord Krishna? Who? Shiva? Allah? Who are we praising? Photo viral. I guess it's photo viral. Oh my god, that kills me. The bandit is driving. Oh no. Positive mind, great vibes, better life, strong faith, big dreams, blessed life, a better life and a blessed life. Dream, believe, achieve, heart. Lots of hearts. So there you have it. I don't know. Listen, those guys in the mask, they're kind of scaring me a little bit. I don't know if I like that. I'm scared. Someone call Bob Larson. We're praising Bob from the Church of the Subgenius. And that is it for this week's Victory with Ash meme review. And now that we've had a little bit of fun, I just want to pop in here because I have a very, very special PSA. Because this cannot be something that happens. I can't let this happen. And since I saw it, we need to talk about it. Okay? It's very important. Very, very important that we talk about this. Because we just can't have this going on. And don't worry, none of you guys in the comments, you're not in trouble. That obviously. But things are popping off, shall I say, in a way with the members that I don't really like. And then we'll go back to laughs. But I saw this comment left under something on Facebook that says, "We just want our money back. Ash is the most wanted man in the world, US, India, I don't know. The Midwest, I don't know. We will punish his wife and son." No, you won't. No, you won't. No, you won't. Because I have always said, even when Ash's wife was named in the SEC litigation, that we're not even sure if she knows that he used her name for the stuff. For all we know, he has her SIN in her name, or I guess SSN, is it a SIN there? I don't know. I'm in Canada, sorry. It's called a SIN card here, SIN number here. But he has that information. For all we know, he just put her name on stuff and had her sign stuff. We don't know how involved she is. And until we do, to me, she's just his wife. Okay? When she married him and had kids with him, she didn't know that he was doing this. We don't know when that was because I don't dig into people's personal lives that I'm covering. Not that far, okay? That's crazy. All right, I only care about the scam they're running and the stuff that has to do with that. Their family is always off limits to me. You don't need to punish his wife, and especially his children. What the fuck did they do? They've been minors. I'm pretty sure they are still minors. I know I made a joke earlier about how his son must be grown now. They're not, though. Okay? He does have 2 minor children. They are off limits. We don't do anything to his wife and his sons. I don't do anything to them. The recovering Hunbot leaves them alone. Nobody has done anything to them. The only reason why she was listed as a relief defendant is, like I said, her name was on things. And like I've said and have said this whole time, we don't know how involved she is. We never see the woman. And since we never see her, and I can't gauge, for all we know, she's a victim of him completely. We don't know their situation personally. And I keep it that way for a reason, all right? I have boundaries in terms of what I do on here and my content and how far I take things. All right, we have never gone in real life. And we definitely do not threaten people's spouses and children. And that's not going to get you your money back. All right? You're not the mafia. You're not in a gang. You're not the cartel. Stop it. Now, if he did fuck with those people and they come, I can't help, all right? But hopefully me saying that out here, all right? So if you're leaving comments like this, okay? Stop that. Because technically, he can call the police on you right now and say that you just threatened his wife and son. And then you get in trouble. And I don't want that for anyone either. That's why I always tell my people, no, let me be the craziest one in the community. All right? There's a reason. Because I don't want any of them to end up targeted. Because they do something. Or end up in trouble. Because they do something. It's my channel. It's my community. So I take the heat. So what I'm saying, though, is this isn't cool. I don't like this threat. I saw this and I have to talk about this. All right? Do not be doing this shit. There is a way for you to get justice here. Okay? You reach out to me and I will tell you how to get in contact with the Security and Exchange Commission or whoever you need to get in contact with wherever you are. There are other ways to go about getting your justice here. You leave his damn family alone. And if anything does happen to his family, it'll be you that will be coming to see. And I will help with that. Because I am not okay with that. I am like, fuck that. Like, no. Especially the kids, man. All right? We leave kids out of everything on my channel. All right? We do not bring the kids into anything. And if there are ever, like, things with a child in it, I blur it. So, no. We don't do that here. Or anywhere on the internet. And if I see it, I'm going to call your ass out, even if you're on my side. Come on, she probably had a clue that he was a scammer when he couldn't explain his job. I don't know. I had an ex lie to me about working for almost a year. He used to leave the house for like 8 to 12 hours a day. Had work clothes. Came home covered in mud. So, no. That's why I say we don't know. We don't know how involved. And I don't have proof that she is aware of everything going on. And therefore, I would prefer to leave her out. Now, if she was going live with him or something, that would be different. Then she would be on the live streams with him. I can't leave her out. Right? You come out, you're publicly promoting the scam. I might call you out for that. But she has been completely private, and therefore, we have kept her that way. No way, never leave them out of it. That's right. You probably put her name on the account so she could pay the bills. It was probably because his credit is shot. And I've always said that. I've always said we don't know how aware she even was that happened. For all we know, she found out and then was pissed. And that's why he was so adamant about settling to get her taken off. Because that was weird. That was a weird twist. Right? You know? It was, the whole thing was a bit bizarre there. So I'm thinking that might have been part of it. And just in case, you know, we aren't, our goal on my channel is to help the victims and survivors of this stuff, not to make more, right? That's the goal here. All right, you go after the family of people, then you're victimizing a family now. They don't have anything to do with it. For all you know, they're just as fed up. For all you know, they also don't support it. You don't know. And unless you have evidence otherwise, you know, I just say leave them out. And even then, depending on what it is, leave them out. Can't go after family, period. Right. I said it is, that's right. All right, I just had to say that, and I had to say it as close to the start as I could. I didn't want to start off with that. It's kind of a buzzkill. And then to be like, let's go laugh at memes. Woohoo! You know, that would feel weird. That's messed up. It is. But I did want to cover it before we, continued on laughing at other stuff. You know? Just saying. Just saying. Because I want to make sure that message gets out. We have never, ever done that. All right? The worst thing that I do is threaten that shit when I'm really mad and you're doing that shit to me. That's the worst I do. Is get upset and go, well, I'm going to do it back to you, you motherfucker. But I never actually have. And I've had people doing things to me in real life for years. And I've never done anything in real life to any of them. So that goes to show you, even if you're being attacked, you don't have to retaliate. You always got to keep your hands cleaner than theirs. That's the point. Otherwise, you can't speak out about them if you're just as dirty as they are, you know? And there is a way to kind of use their tactics against them in a classy way. You know, and as you go, you learn more about that. And I've been doing this for 7 years, and it's way too long to be making dumb mistakes like that anymore, right? I do make jokes about Mrs. Ash's spa visits, but that's as far as I take it. And that's fine, because again, that relates to the SEC complaint. You know, and I don't think she would read that and be like, oh my God, they're making fun of the spa. Like, she could probably take that, you know. I doubt she has thin skin to be with him. That much I can say about her. Right? So that's what I mean. All right. And a joke here and there, whatever. That's one thing. But that's not taking things offline, going in real life. That's not threats. I don't know what you mean by that, but don't do anything to his family, please. PSA, I do not support that. And if you do that and anything happens to his family, I will be just as upset. Okay? I'll be pissed. We kind of all have, man. That's right. We wouldn't know about the spa visits unless the SEC. That's right. So that to me is more you're making fun of Ash for what he spent the money on. I've never really viewed that as you making fun of her either. You're not like saying something actually about her. You're saying that she goes to the spa. That's not insulting. You know, like, you're not even really putting the blame on her. I put the blame on him. He's the one that would have given her the money from their account for the spa. So, you know, he's the one that transferred the money into her account. So if she's paying for the spa with it, why you put it in her account, dumbass? That's his dumbass fault. If I went into my account, all of a sudden there was 108 million, I'd be very, very worried. I'd be like, oh my God, I have to go tell the bank, but then I would spend the rest of the day crying, like, why didn't I just hide away 1 million of it? We don't know if she has thin skin, but we do know it's glowing and looks great. That's right. It is 100% Ash's fault. So to me, that's not you, like, bringing her into it. That's more you making a joke about where the money was spent that he took from the founders and how it was spent on their personal things instead of what it was supposed to be spent on. And I think to kind of transition, I am going to introduce all of you to the new Victory with Ash theme song. Are you excited? Brought to you all by Bill Must, of course.
Yeah. Listen to the truth. Mr. Ash, move ferry. We're moving forward together. Ooh, listen, used to walk alone in the dark of night, searching for a spark, searching for the light. Confusion clouded up my mind, leaving all the best parts behind. But then a voice came through the noise, giving us strength, giving us poise. No more scattered, no more lost. We found the leader who counts the cost. Now the fog is lifting off the sea. We see the path clearly, wild and free. He said, stand up, don't you fear? The time for victory is here. Your journey to personal and professional victory begins the moment you decide to trust the hand that's by your side. Mr. Ash, move ferry, will never leave any more behind. times.
Victory is theirs. Well, that's no in it to win it. Huh? What a shitty song. It's kind of boring. Do you ever feel bad for the AI that is forced to pump out this slop? I do. I do. And it seems like everyone is opening up their streams with AI songs now. See, we started doing the AI songs over here to parody and laugh at how the On Passive Victory with Ash scheme was doing AI songs. And I've done my own On Passive songs as well, like myself, me singing, right? To make fun of how they do songs. Because cults often do songs. I have a lot of songs making fun of a lot of things and a lot of people, but then people react to my songs like I'm trying to be a famous rapper, and it's hilarious. So, it's like, do you react to all of the parody songs on YouTube going, oh my god, like this person trying to be a rapper? No, probably not. But I just find it fascinating because there's just so much AI slop now. Like, it's like everybody is doing AI songs now at the start of their streams. And I'm like, I don't think we need more AI for anything. But, you know. Here we are. And, they think that they're going to make some AI. So, there weren't that many Facebook videos, but this was making the rounds.
Billion people are waiting. Today, they are waiting for new opportunities. Now is the time to move forward and learn.
And it cuts off. I love it.
6.5 billion people are waiting. Today, they are waiting for new opportunities. Now is the time to move forward and learn.
They were posting that all over Facebook. I was like, okay, alrighty. And Bill Must, of course, did another video.
Hello. Verified members, I have seen a post about a cryptocurrency company launching in July 2026. That is not our company.
Oh no!
That's a shiny object. It has nothing to do with our VWA or our big, bold, beautiful shared dream company.
Oh my god, whatever are we gonna do? We can't have that!
So be careful about what you see or read on social media. It did not come from any of the premier position founders, and it did not appear in a chat that I created.
Oh my god! Oh my god, it did. Wait, a chat you created, Bill Must. A chat you created? Are you creating chats? Is this a message from Ash? What is this? What the fuck? I wanted to trade in my O coins. I know, Joe. Maybe one day. I wonder what they are doing with the O coins, because they are still there. Like, what happens with that now? We just forgetting about it, I guess.
I said from the beginning not to be misled by people who are out to take doubters and non-believers down a rabbit hole. Do not be misled by people who know less than you do. How can you follow and believe anyone who knows less than you know?
I don't know. I ask myself that every single day, especially when I'm looking at this thing. Bill Must. Like, what are you going to learn from Ash?
That would be like a person with no vision following a person with no vision. That is crazy!
Whoa! Why do you hate blind people, Bill Must?
Those things are designed by weak believers to create a detour from our dream company to some fake company. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. Going from a fake company to a fake company? No.
That is the epitome of insanity.
I agree.
So just wait for Mr. Ash Mufari to tell us the next steps to take. He knows exactly what he is doing. He is not a blind guide, and he will not be pressured into doing anything before it is time.
Look at our beautiful victory with Ash Platform, an incredible website that the public can visit. But what lies behind that website are verified members, and no one can get to where we are without being invited by a verified member. That is our protection. That is how we
Protection? From what?
guard the treasure that was placed there by our loving CEO, Mr. Ash Muferi. Stay strong, stay focused, and trust the process. Our time is coming, and it will be glorious.
Oh my. So dramatic. Wow. All right. Well, there you have it. We don't really hear from Bill Musk much. He's made a couple songs and whatnot. They don't have dancing diaper babies in them, though. And then he comes out here to scold us. He's like the male Tanya or something. It's like I always say, in the land of the blind, optometry is not a growth industry. That's right. That was crazy. That was crazy. Protection. Hefty brand. Tiny Dinger condoms. That's right. That's right. Exactly. Joe wanted to know if it was GGC. Is it GGC that they are talking about? Well, you know, maybe we should get into it. Maybe we should get into what it is that they're talking about. Because it really made me go, WTF to see this week.
I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
WTF.
That's right. This week's segment of WTF is a new O-Connect. That's right. A new O-Connect. I mean, isn't that crazy? A new O-Connect! Alrighty, so. Nuno Santos posted quite the interesting image in one of the on Passive Victory with Ash Facebook groups that seem to have stirred up some controversy. Especially since this is the image here. Alrighty? So, TechGaint Solutions, Private Limited India, and LLC USA. Grow smarter together. Meet 360. Earn while you meet. We are ready to launch Meet 360. Made in India with the visionary Ash Mufara. Brought to us by ECO ambassador as well, Nuno Santos. Look at that. The launch pad is being prepared. Countdown will begin anytime. So go join another countdown. Yay. Stay tuned for the big moment. Launch date officially unveiling soon. Meet 360 is taking off soon. Get ready for the future of video conferencing. That's right. Building a new O-Connect with the tech team from Fiverr? Probably, Joe. Probably. Yes. So when I saw this, I was like, whoa, what the fuck is going down? My heart countdowns. That's right. Join all the countdowns. Even rockets have a countdown for the countdown. So there's that. And I'm going, okay, so Meet 360 is now brought to us by Ash Mufara and Nuno. Chris says, yeah, I confused that company because he posted on a VWA page. They still haven't launched when they said they would, like on Passive. Right. It's just funny because he puts Ash Mufara here as the visionary, does it in one of their Facebook groups, and everyone is like, oh, this is our new product now. And it's just funny because it's like, well, I don't think so. Also, Tech Gate Solution. Gotta love it. You know? Tech Gate Solution. Here we go. Private Limited in India and LLC in the USA. Grow smarter together. Except, I think it's supposed to be Tech Giant Solution. Gaint, I don't think, is what you wanted to say. Gaint is a commonly misspelling of giant. But it can also be used as a slang term to insult someone for being overweight. So, Tech Gate Solution made me giggle a little bit. Here's another ad for it. Meet 360. Earn while you meet. Revolutionizing video conferencing with real earning opportunities. Tech Gate Solutions Private Limited, pre-launch 2026. And then we got some coins here. Gotta love that. Maybe Ash has put on a few kilograms. A few pounds, you mean, Joe? Yeah, maybe he put on a few pounds. Use the right metric system, damn it. So, just very interesting. I think it's hilarious. It's hilarious. And it's funny because whenever you look it up, all you get is search results for Tech Giant. Because even like the search is like, you don't mean Tech Gate. And I'm like, yes, I do. And then they still give me Tech Giant. But let me know if you want more information on all of that. Metric tons, that's right. Tech Gate, love it. We'll be keeping an eye on this and, seeing if Ash does pop up over there. Maybe he jumped ship with Nuno. Who knows? Left everyone hanging. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But, that was our new O Connect. And that's it for this week's episode of WTF.
I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
WTF.
Yeah, and since they brought up the website, I thought it would be fun if we just, took a little look-see at what the website looked like. Because it's been a while. It's been a while since we've seen it. I'm Ash Mufara, and I'm in the Witness Relocation Program, or the Witless Relocation Program. Both work. Here is their amazing, amazing webpage. And yeah, it says registration closed. Ask a member for an exclusive invitation to join the circle. So it's still very much like you have to know somebody to get in. And they still don't have a scroll. But at least now when I press the down button, it does work. And as you can see, not much has changed. And all over the website, it says Victory by Ash. And I guess you guys didn't remember because I got a bunch of messages from Violet stuff, but we already covered that and made fun of it. It said that the whole time, Victory by Ash. So you come to Victory with Ash. The company's called Victory with Ash. And even here it says Victory with Ash. But then when you scroll down and you start reading about it, all of a sudden it's called Victory by Ash. Victory by Ash. And yeah, it makes me laugh. So rise, reset, refocus, you know. And most people want growth. Few have the right environment. And then this is that awful picture of him that they just keep using. It's on the website. That's why they keep using it. But, like, who chose this picture? Was it him? Ash has to make money somehow. Wouldn't it be funny if Ash joined a pyramid scheme that's stuck in pre-launch for a few years? It really would. I mean, talk about karma, right? So yeah, there's that. Your path to real growth. And it says use your first 30 to 90 days to reduce stress, build confidence, and develop the skills to lead, communicate, and grow with purpose. Sir, Victory with Ash has been around for 2 years. We just celebrated 2 years. Victory by Ash, I should say. So that's already like a lie that he's told all of them because there's nothing back there. Same with the what to expect in your first 30 days. Benefits you can feel and see. Training that makes it happen. Available only to members. Step 1, join, but you can't join. You need to know someone to join. Simple, structured, focused on growth. Your membership is monitored and managed. Yeah, the people in this are also monitored and managed. That's part of the problem. And then here we have Ash. It's like the same image, but this time he has his thumbs up. They like using this one too. It will be very hard to look around and not see us. Just get engaged. This will be a very big deal in your life, Ash Mufara. Your journey to personal and professional victory begins the moment you decide to join. Join free and begin your growth path. Awesome, right? And yeah, they have this like code of conduct. Oh, wait. No, they don't. Because when I click here, nothing pops up. And when I click on the rest of it, it just leads me to other parts of the web page. So yeah, might want to fix that, Ash. But that is the victorywithash.com website. As you see, not many changes, but it's been a while, so I thought we would just quickly scroll through it again. Buy for whatever, Ash. Don't join another scam. That's right. That's right. And while we're here, I just want to say, Sherry Dursaway, I miss you, Sherry. Can you come back? Sherry has not uploaded since this, which we already reacted to a month ago. All right, she used to upload quite often. And I really miss her. And I want her to come back. But I guess she really is taking what Ash said about being silent, like, really seriously. And I'm just kind of like, oh, but Sherry, why? Why? Don't leave, Sherry. Don't leave me, Sherry. You know? Who's this guy? Hey, Daddy, good to see you. So I'm a little bit sad because I haven't been able to watch Sherry in a very long time. And Sherry is the oat founder that we protect with our lives, who is super duper sweet. And she really doesn't understand that she's even in a scam. Half the time I don't even know if she knows where she is. But she's just always happy, and she tells everybody that she loves them and that they should take care of themselves. And, you know, she hasn't streamed in a month. And I just really want to make sure she's okay. So Sherry, if you're out there, we're thinking of you, and I hope that you are doing well. Please come back to us. Hey, 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 hey! So everyone, I think right now would be a good time for us to do a commercial break. And then when I come back, we have another video to react to. That is kind of a marketing material video. That's kind of funny in my mind anyway. We are going to be hearing from Redfern, who uploaded a video that everyone keeps going on and on about. So let's hear what he has to say. And then we will be ending with something that we haven't done in a very long time, which is a poem. I know. Streaking and streaming. I always get them mixed up. Oh my. Well, don't be streaking while you're streaming, because, you know, that can get your channel taken down. But we're going to have a quick commercial break, and then we'll be doing all of that when I return. It will be lots and lots of laughs and lots of fun. So don't go anywhere. This stream is brought to you by...
Do you have a berserker demon? You may think that's a strange question, but I've dealt with berserker demons. What's a berserker? The word describes ancient Nordic warriors who fought with uncontrollable rage. This is where we get the expression, he was so angry, he went berserk. In the days of Vikings, berserkers would enter a trance before battle to get supernatural strength. They fought with a frenzy. Sound like someone you know? As we say, they lose it. Explosive anger can come from frustration, feeling disrespected, trauma, mental and hormonal issues, and drugs, but uncontrollable rage can be demonic. As an exorcist, I've dealt with berserker demons. If you've got one, you'll need more than anger management therapy. You may need an exorcism of a berserker demon of anger. That's inhuman. I'm here to help at boblarson.org.
Whoa, looks like you got a bit of a tangle in your dangle. Did you know that more than 8 out of 10 hose owners die each year? Not anymore. Hey, turn me on and watch my hose get huge. My mom always told me I was a grower, not a shower, and boy was she right. And if you squeeze me in the right spot, all my raging fluids will come flying out of me, and instantly I'll retract to my small, natural, convenient size. Amazing! Oh, yep. Shout outs to all my flowers and growers out there. And just like a real snake, it can contract and expand like an accordion. You know, we really wanted to name it the Snake Hose, but that's the title of a gay porno. I mean, I've never seen it, but lizard's close enough. This is my next door neighbor, Sharon. She didn't know I was filming her. She also didn't know I had my hose in my hand, too. If your hose weighs more than 15 pounds, I feel sorry for you. You see, women prefer light, dainty, petite hoses. You don't want to be walking around with a big honking nanner. Oh, Sharon. Whoa, what's the... Whoa, don't get it caught on the thing. Whoa. Hey, buddy, watch where you're going. You don't want to end up like that guy, still using a standard hose, not going anywhere, and he's fucking bald. Fuck! Look at my hose, people. Oh, yeah, it's growing fast, and it's not kinking up anytime soon. Now, I don't know who lives here, but it's time to wake up. Behold, the full length and girth of my hose and its full potential. Hey, can't you see I'm filming a commercial here, you fucking asshole? Wah! Take that, fuckboy! No one fucks with my hose! The lizard hose is about 30 bucks. You get 25 feet. That's like, just a little bit more than $1 per foot. Nah, fuck it, we'll give you 2. That's 50 feet. Get fucked. Come on, touch it.
Are you tired of getting screwed over by false promises, bad leadership, and tiny results? Introducing Tiny Dinger Condoms. Trademarked, a YouTube streamer's favorite brand. The only protection you need when dealing with inflated egos and underwhelming performance. Whether it's a shady MLM pitch, a fake AI company, or a man who tells you he's the lord of the internet. Don't get played, get protected. Tiny Dinger Condoms are on-passive resistant, 100% scam proof. Coated in reality and skepticism for extra protection against cult-like charisma. And hey, if you're gonna get screwed by Ashmufara's vision, at least make sure you're wearing something that actually works. Tiny Dinger Condoms. Trademarked, a YouTube streamer's favorite brand. For when the product is imaginary, but the disappointment is real. Now available in Founder Frenzy flavor. Tastes like regret and missed refunds. Located at your local CVS, pharmacy, Rexall, Shopper, Drug Smart, Walmart, and in your favorite streamer's nightstand. Is your leader's birthday coming up? Don't just send a card. Send your soul. Introducing Happy Cult Day, the ultimate birthday experience for narcissistic gurus. Because nothing says divine enlightenment like 8 hours of forced gratitude on Zoom. With Happy Cult Day, you'll get a pre-written poem about how your leader changed your life. Access to a 9-hour tribute webinar you're required to attend. A royalty-free song you'll awkwardly sing with 300 other blinking followers. And a limited edition e-card with their face on a beam of light. Because they're just like Jesus, but better. Add on the birthday worship upgrade to include a tribute video of members crying, children chanting their name, and a slideshow of their humble beginnings. Why celebrate you when you can celebrate him? Again, Happy Cult Day, because in a real cult, it's their birthday every day. Side effects may include financial ruin, loss of autonomy, spontaneous chanting, seal clapping, and sudden belief that Ashmufara invented the internet. Are you getting upset with people's freedom of speech and consumer protection laws that allow the public to speak out about your scam? Are you giving YouTube creators false strikes in order to continue preying on vulnerable people? Is it getting hard to hold in all the bullshit? Well, introducing Tiny Digger Diapers, the adult diaper designed for the man baby deep down inside who's always on the way to the top where his ears will pop. With our FlexiFit technology, Tiny Digger Diapers moves with you whenever you sit on your chair, sit in your RV, sit on a boat, or sit in your home office paid for by the people you scam. The Secure Lock Core offers unmatched absorption for when you're full of shit, which is most likely all the time. These diapers keep you dry and comfortable so you can attend all 500 hours of webinars this week and not miss your chance to sign up a homeless man to your scam. Maybe he also needs the diapers, huh? Brought to you by the same people who brought to you Tiny Digger condoms and Fantasia foot spray. Buy Tiny Digger diapers today. Located at Shoppers Drug Mart, Rexall, Walmart, Target, your local CVS pharmacy, and in your favorite con artist nightstand. No matter where your day takes you from webinar to webinar, you will always be dry and you won't have to cry. Thank you for listening to a message from today's sponsors. Now, back to the live stream. Yes, thank you. Thank you for letting me take a little breaky. Now, the video that I would like to react to next is quite interesting, and I find these hilarious, so I hope you do too. Has the time come to start earning? Listen carefully. And this video is done with AI. Translate it.
Hello, friends. Welcome to the special deep dive. Look, today we're going to take a full look at the tremendous buzz that's been raging in the Victory with Ash community.
The tremendous buzz? What buzz? Bill Musk just got mad at people for posting a crypto scam. What do you mean?
The past few weeks, the only topic of discussion is one. What's the roadmap for future earnings, machines? And to be honest, Ted, it's a journey the entire community is following closely. So let's connect the dots and try to understand the real story behind the scenes, Behind the scenes. Okay. Now, let's get straight to the question that's on everyone's mind right now. Is the earning era really about to begin? Boomy. Look at Twitter groups or social media forums. This question is echoing everywhere. And understandably so. After months of waiting, anticipation is at its peak.
Months? Months of waiting? Try years. I mean, you waited for Unmassive for 6 years, and then you've been waiting for this for 2 years. So, I mean, come on.
Obviously, when a platform gains such a large user base, the next logical step is monetization. People are eager to see if the time has come for their faith to turn into a real economic opportunity.
No, it's not going to, because Ash has an 8-year director's bar from the SEC, and he can never run an MLM ever again. So you cannot make money under one of his businesses in the way that you all think you can. Listen carefully to that.
Section 1. Mr. Ash's live impact, a massive surge in expectations. Mr. Ash's recent live sessions seem to have completely transformed the entire atmosphere. Anyone who listened to the broadcast would agree that the atmosphere suddenly felt incredibly energetic. Where previously people were simply waiting in silence, there's now a tremendous excitement. The community is now confident that whatever has been underway in the background is about to be completed. Expectations for exciting features and new earning opportunities are sky.
I don't think it's supposed to be AI Ashtakar. Good to see you, by the way. I think it's just their AI translation of their video. And this video is done by somebody that goes by Santosh Biswal, Mr. Biswal. So it's auto-dubbed in AI, and it makes me laugh when they do the auto-dubs. I love it. Next month will be 1 year down of the bar.
Are sky high. It's possible that this live session has sparked all the speculation. But wait. Amidst all this excitement and new rumors that seem to be circulating daily, we mustn't forget one very basic thing. Everything big takes time. If we look at this entire ecosystem from the beginning, one thing is clear: building a sustainable and robust system doesn't happen overnight.
I guess he's right about that. It definitely has not happened overnight. That is more than clear.
Development, legal compliance, and a secure payout system at such a large scale all take time.
Yeah, but that's the thing, is that usually you think about that before you announce the products to everyone and then get them to hand over their money to join you. You know what I mean? Usually you get all that stuff sorted out first, and then you announce the company. And you know, like, we've been doing this for way too long. You could have planned 17 companies in this time, damn it.
Haste often leads to mistakes, and we all know that patience is the key to safe and long-term success. Therefore, instead of expecting miracles overnight, it's more important to trust the entire development process. Let's move on to Section 2, the blueprint, for critical questions about earnings. P. So if there's an official announcement in the future, the first and most important question will be what the earning model will be like. This is the biggest suspense
what
so far.
the earning model will be like. I love that. Hold on.
Will be like. This is the biggest suspense so far. There are many ways to earn on digital platforms. Will it be based on direct sales commissions, or will there be a revenue sharing system?
Well, there can't be, as I keep pointing out. So I hope that I've ended that speculation. Heavens, we don't want mistakes, do we? No. That would be awful. You don't want to release an email service provider that doesn't have a reply or send button. I mean, that would suck.
Different tiers where returns are determined based on your participation. Understandably, a transparent and sustainable model is the foundation of any community. So whenever official information comes out, our focus should first be on the details of this model. The second most critical point is eligibility. Who will be able to participate in this entire process? This is a crucial filter on tech and community platforms.
Is it?
It's impossible for anyone to enter the system without any checks. So will those initial members
That's
who join...
not true, because you have to do the KYC. Yeah, or emails lost for years, right? Never did get that email in OMail, Joe.
From day one receive any priority? What rules will be in place to keep spammer bots out? Certain strict criteria for participation will definitely be set.
Yeah,
And
I don't trust the security of this at all, and I've already stated that.
is crucial to ensure that the rules are completely fair and only genuine community members benefit from it. Now, let's talk about the conditions. Will there be any specific conditions attached to this earning model?
Be.
If we look at industry norms, no model works without certain conditions. It's quite possible that these future
They
opportunities...
really gotta fix this auto-dub thing. It cracks me up way too much.
These will have specific rules, milestones, or requirements, such as certain metrics of active participation or legal compliance, like KYC, know your customer. Such requirements are crucial to building a safe and legal system. Therefore, instead of focusing solely on earnings, understanding these requirements and fulfilling them on time should also be an important part of our strategy. And the fourth and arguably most sensitive part of this blueprint is what the official process will be. In the digital world, when it comes to money and returns, security should be paramount. Once earnings
Did you already bring that up?
begin, it's crucial to understand the correct and verified steps to do so safely. If we take any unauthorized shortcuts, there's a significant risk of account suspension or loss of all earnings.
Oh my lord.
Therefore, when the time is right, following the official guidelines provided by the company step by step will be the only
That's what I
safe
mean. Like, they don't even think, like, what are you earning from if everything is free? Where is this money coming from that you're earning if you're not selling anything? How do you get commissions when you're not doing sales? Like, it makes no sense, but it's like they refuse to even think about that part. I've said it like 100 times. I even asked them. Straight up gone into their groups and been like, okay, but how are we going to earn commissions? Pretending to be one of them. How are we going to earn commissions in a free platform? How does that work? And they're like, oh, don't worry. Ash has it all figured out. I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think he's created some magical way to make money. So think about that. $1 Canadian per kiss on Ash's ass. No thanks. I'm good. I'll keep my $1.
Section 3, the ultimate takeaway, navigating the noise. In these times, with so much talk and discussion going on in the community, keeping oneself focused is a daunting task. Imaginar loss.
It's funny because right now they actually have the least amount of discussion that they've had in a while. Like, even Sherry isn't streaming right now. Like, you know what I mean? And they're like, oh, this hype and all this discussion. And I'm like, where? Where is this discussion going on? You're all pretty quiet.
On one hand, there are rumors and gossip from the community, and on the other, there are confirmed official announcements. True confirmation of any new feature or earning plan can only come from official sources, Mila. The unverified chatter circulating in Telegram groups and on social media often misdirects our expectations in a. Therefore, the smartest move is to ignore this noise and only trust updates that come directly from official channels. So with this, we've come to the...
Which isn't you. I love how they do this. They're like, hi, I'm here to give you an update on what's going on. And then the last update or the last thing they say is always, don't listen to anyone unless they're on the official channels, which isn't YouTube. And oftentimes it's videos like this, which aren't from the main leaders that have the private meetings with Ash. Like Mr. Biswal is not a part of that. So technically, he's not even someone you're supposed to go to get information. So you're sitting here watching his video, allegedly giving you an update, while he's also telling you, but also don't trust updates from anyone other than Ash on his platforms. Hello? I wouldn't trust anything on Telegram, that's right. I agree.
End of today's deep dive. Before we leave, I'd like to leave you with a question. What update of victory with Ash are you most eagerly awaiting?
Awaiting the launch.
While waiting for official announcements, it's really interesting to think about which aspect of the platform matters most to the community.
Yeah.
Is it the earning model that delivers financial freedom?
Is it the earning model that delivers financial freedom that will never come?
Or the innovative tech products?
Or the innovative tech products that have nothing to do with Victory with Ash because it's supposed to just be an e-learning platform? Not a bunch of products, but go off.
Been promised. Anyway, as soon as any major official announcements come, we'll be back with a full analysis. Thank you for staying with us throughout this discussion.
That was an awesome ending. I love that. Let's do that one again.
Thank you for staying with us throughout this discussion.
That means sorry if I'm making fun of a translation. I have no clue. It was just a funny noise. There can't be any earnings. That's right. Because it's free. So my whole thing is either Ash is planning on paying you from money that he's getting nefariously, or he's selling your data, which is also arguably nefarious, and that's how he plans on paying you, and that's why you have to fill out the KYC. Because if you're not selling products, where are these commissions coming from, babe? Where are they coming from? Is that where the other $29 million is? Do you stash it away to pay you guys out? Like, no, I doubt it. You know, so just keep that in mind. All right, so next we're going to hear from Mr. Red Redford. He has a 12-minute video that everyone is pumping up this week. They are super pumped, super excited about his video. Apparently, he says some crazy, amazing things in it. Here it is. Oh, damn it, Red! He always does this to me. The name of the video is The Secret Ingredient. Reg, you know, you can start your stream with the countdown on, right? So that you don't, like, come on and sit there for a split second first and then hit the count. I'm just saying. I do it. Does OnPassive still have the train station? Well, it's still... The metro station in Dubai is still called OnPassive Metro Station. It is. It hasn't been, like, bought over or anything yet. That does not mean that they had a train station, though. They just bought the naming rights of one of the stops in the city. You can, like, they're supposed to be taking care of the stop, like cleaning it up and stuff like that. It's kind of like when you name a park and then you're responsible for the cleanup of the park. I don't know. Is that a thing where you are? It is here in Canada. You can, like, do that, donate to the park, and then you're, like, kind of responsible for it. It's like they did that. And it will be named that for either 10 years or until somebody buys it up again. Did Ash hide some gold and now will he sell it? Is that what happened in the GGC vault, in the gold mine? Hi, Mr. Level. Good to see you. That's so funny. Imagine Googling the station and finding the whole saga, right? I know, you just want to get to work in Dubai. You got to take that train to the OnPassive station, and then you're like, what the hell is OnPassive? And you look it up, and you're like, holy shit. Damn, you know? Crazy. All right, Red.
Okay, hello everybody. How you doing? Good to be here once again. Yep, back on the boat for this live. Did it obviously whilst I was out walking the dog the other day. Planning to
where he was on land, not on a boat, because he was out walking the dog. You know, he had to explain that to us in case we didn't understand. You know, like, we would see him on the boat and be like, oh my God, he's on the boat again. Like, I hate how he always does that. He's like, and now I'm walking my dog. That's why I'm where you can see land. I'm like, we get it, Red. We get that you dock. And obviously you get off the boat sometimes. So we understand. We also understand that you pretty much live on the boat. So we're not going to be surprised either way. Hopefully an Iranian missile didn't hit the train station. Oh my God, Joe. That got dark. We can't have any more darkness today.
do a few more for outside just to give you better visuals when I am talking to you. Today.
Okay. Do you not like your curtains? What's going on? Why are these bad visuals? You actually look pretty decent today compared to some of the other streams that we've seen of yours. Seem to have good internet connection wherever you're docked.
It is Monday, 20th of July. Hope you're having a good day and weekend wherever you are. Just quick update for my folks. My dad had his pacemaker fitted today. All went okay. Confined to bed for a couple of days, but he should be okay. My mother, not so good, but thank you for everyone who reached out to me for prayers, etc. Very kind of you all. If you remember my last live, I talked to you about confidence and how our CEO, Ashmi Farah, gives me an awful lot of confidence by his actions that he takes and his misdemeanors and how he's always positive.
His misdemeanors. His misdemeanors. Is that what he said? Did he mean to say that?
For my folks, my dad had his pacemaker fitted. Good, but thank you for everyone who reached out to me for prayers, etc. Very kind of you all. If you remember my last live, I talked to you about confidence and how our CEO Ash Mufara gives me an awful lot of confidence by his actions that he
What actions?
takes and his misdemeanors and
Yeah, his misdemeanors. Okay, well. What misdemeanor?
how he's always positive. This certainly fills me with a lot of confidence. And it's something that I wanted to expand and talk to you guys more about how important this is for you within the online business. In my opinion, this is the secret ingredient.
As from my understanding, a misdemeanor is like speeding. Pretty sure stealing 108 mil is a felony, right? You would think so. Yeah, I'm talking to you, FBI. You would think so. Fuck.
Ingredient that you will learn through the Victory with Ash platform that will enhance how you become successful online and in the internet space. Now, this is not just me saying this.
Yes, it is. It is. And what's really frustrating is, once again, you have nothing to go on. It's the same as when you used to come out here with On Passive talking about how the products are amazing, and we'd be like, you don't have products. You're not using anything. How can you talk about how OConnect is the best thing in the world when you've never even been on it? And then when we could go on it for a bit, it sucked. I'm just saying, it's like you're doing that again, where you're coming out here and you're going, oh, he's going to teach us so much, guys. We'll get a lot of value from this. And I'm like, no, you're not gonna. You don't know. You haven't taken one lesson. There isn't even a module up there that teaches you anything. And based on how he rambles on and his lack of knowledge on tech, as we've seen over the years, I don't think he's going to teach you all that much. You know, based on what I've seen, he doesn't know a lot. So, what are you talking about, Red? Stop doing this.
Research that I've done, and I'm going to talk about this now.
Research? Okay, that should be interesting.
Really does point to how important having confidence online really adds to your success.
Having confidence anywhere adds to your success. Not just online, first of all. Confidence is a great thing to have. Ego, which is what Ash has, is not good. All right? Cognitive dissonance is not good. Too much faith in someone when you have no reason to have faith in them, also not good. Wouldn't it be funny if a missile wiped out the train station and Ash is contractually obligated to repair it? That would be funny. I would laugh at that as long as no one was hurt. Ash can't even read out of his Amway sales books for you guys. That's right. Can't do anything.
It's all part and parcel of your persona that you are online, how you are portrayed online. If you are confident, then you will be coming over as a person who knows what they're talking about, and other people will listen to what you have got to say.
You should be working on your confidence because it is good for your growth as a person, and you should be confident in who you are. And if you can't be confident in who you are, then you should be trying to turn yourself into a person that you can be confident about. It should not be for anyone other than yourself, and it should definitely not be for some online business that can't launch for another 8 years. I hate how Red is like wording this like, you need this in order to be successful online. I'm like, no, you just need this. Have self-esteem and self-worth. It's good. Have some confidence. It's good. But I don't think I need to come out here and give you motivational speeches like that. I don't know why Red thinks he has to do that and attach it to online. It's annoying.
So we'll crack on then.
Like, hey, we're all like over the age of 40. Hey, did you guys know that having confidence is a good thing? And will help you be successful in life? Crazy. I'm so glad that Red came out here and told us. You know, I've been on this earth for 40 years, never thought of that. Never ever thought on growing and working on myself so that I could be confident about who I am. And then having self-worth and self-esteem. I mean, damn, he just fixed all my problems. Like, fuck off, Red.
With the importance of confidence in an online business. It is the ultimate engine of online business, acting as the bridge that overcomes the physical distance and psychological gaps inherent to the internet. Basically, it's all to do with somebody looking at you and what do they see, right? This is really how it all is. When we view anything online, whether it's TikTok, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Facebook, whether it's anything and anybody online, you will instantly have a image, instantly have a perception of that person that you are looking at. And if they come in across as not really sure of what they're saying or a little bit unconfident in what they are trying to say, this will have an adverse effect, not only to them, but also to you as well. And this is why it really is important to have that confidence online. And as I said, we will be taught through the Victory with Ash bridge about how to have that knowledge to be confident in what we are doing online. Because digital transaction lack that physical cue, a high degree of confidence, both from the customer and the business owner, by the way, is mandatory to transform.
Okay, you're all in there to learn off of Ash. So technically, you're the customer. And he's the one giving you knowledge. That's the service he's allegedly providing to you. So, like, when you come on here and you're talking about customers and all of this, I'm like, you're not going to have any. And he has an 8-year director's bar. You know, it's like, it's just fluff.
Your website traffic into recurring revenue. This is why it is so important to have that confidence. And according to data compiled by Google and Ipsos, highly confident customers are 18 times more likely to recommend a brand to friends and family compared to those that are low in confidence. What does that mean in real terms? It means that people are going to tell other people about it. How many times have I told you all about word of mouth? In my opinion, is the best advertising you will ever get online.
I mean, that's how MLMs like to frame it. But really, what it's really about is if someone that you trust tells you to invest with them, like a family member and a friend, a coworker, right? You are more likely to invest with them than you are to invest with a stranger. And they know this. It's part of the manipulation of the recruitment tactics. They always tell you, go after your friends and family first. When you work for an actual direct sales company, they actually often have rules that you can't sign up your own family and friends under you as their salesperson because it's an ethical issue. It can cause problems. Just like when I was a social service worker, I couldn't take someone I knew as a client, even if I knew them in my past before. One of the reasons why I moved too, because I was like, I know a lot of these people that are going in mental health here in Kingston. a very small city. So, you know, it got limited. But that's the thing, is that you can't do that. So that's why I say these are so much more culty than just a normal business. That's the difference, right? They lack these ethics.
When somebody tells somebody else about what you are doing, this adds to your success online.
Yeah, like word of mouth is great. It works. Right? But what they really mean is talk to your friends and family. Which I guess you could also do in the restaurant industry. I don't think it matters as much there as it did in my industry, right? But I'm just saying, when it comes to sales, when I was working in sales, I wasn't supposed to be signing up friends and family. If I had friends and family that wanted to get the services, somebody else would have to deal with that sale. Because, like, what if I pulled strings for them? You know what I mean? Like, there's just so many things that can go wrong with that. And then the sale doesn't go through, that a lot of businesses will be like, no, we're not even going to chance it. And I like to work for places with ethics because I'm a very ethical person and moral person. And so, like, it bothers me when things are not ethical. My mom and I work for the same department, but I drive to the next town over and I'm assigned to that office because we're not allowed to work together. Exactly. There are companies that even have rules that you can't work with family members. And so that's what I mean. Like, it's a thing in actual corporate America and actual sales. But then in MLMs, the first people that they tell you to call are your friends and your family. And they'll tell you to do that. And they'll even say, because they'll probably sign up, you know, because they know you and they believe in you. So they'll believe in this. And that's why it's unethical and grosser to me. More culty.
So let's just take it from the customer's point of view first, that confidence. It removes that buying friction. What does this mean?
Yeah, right now you've already fucked yourself, though, with the customer as far as I'm concerned. Because if you came up to me and I had no clue what this is and you said, hey, join this thing, and you and I were even besties, and then I was like, oh, okay, I guess, yeah, I might join it. How long has it been around for? And then you said 2 years, and I went in that back office and saw what's back there. I would be pissed. I'd be like, this is all you guys have done in 2 years? No. Fuck you.
Every online transaction involves perceived risk regarding product quality, delivery reliability, and data privacy. And this building buyer confidence directly lowers these psychological barriers. I.e., when somebody is confident in you, when somebody is confident in the product, that helps everything.
What product? What, your e-learning that's supposed to come? Your planner? Your new O-Connect and Meet 360 that Nunos is promoting? Which one, Red? And when is it coming? Because even that's been up for a little while now. What, a couple weeks? So, I mean, that website got updated a couple weeks ago, apparently, right?
It drives decisive purchasing. 2/3 of consumers delay or completely abandon online shopping when overwhelmed by too much information or choice. Clear, high confidence
The products are in your imagination. Right, Mr. Level? There are none.
navigational instantly removes this friction. It also minimizes product returns. When consumers feel highly confident and understand exactly what they are purchasing, they make better buying decisions, heavily reducing that avoidable product return. Costs money at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And also,
yeah, that's the thing. It costs money. Everything costs money, including running the website. So, where are you getting that money? Where is Ash getting his money?
Boosts brand loyalty. A seamless, reliable initial transaction builds a solid foundation of certainty, eliminating the risk hurdle for subsequent purchases. Remember, I've said this on many occasions as well. That gap between the customer and you.
I think you all have a gap between your ears right now because nothing can happen here. And it's a free platform. It drives me insane. Mr. Level says, these webinars are rituals at this point. Same stuff, same lies, same speech, right? It's redonkulous.
If you can have the recurring buying from that one customer, you don't have to go out and find another customer because you've already got that one person who is a recurring buyer.
But shouldn't, in order to have a successful business, I feel like you should always be looking for constant customers. I'm just saying, you don't like get one person to buy something and then go, well, I'm done for the day. This is why none of you are successful entrepreneurs.
Digital trust also helps to protect this transactions. In online business, confidence is deeply tied to digital trust. The belief that a company will protect users' data, respect privacy, and use secure systems is very, very high on consumers' priorities these days.
Yeah, so what do you think is going to happen if they go to Google Ash Mufara and then the SEC pyramid scheme thing pops up? Then what? You're going to be like, oh, that was the last company. We decided to do this one instead. Because it's funny, as much as they talk about it, they've never really given advice for how to deal with that. Like, they never give real advice about, like, oh, if somebody objects and says this, and this is what you say. Like you would get in real sales training.
Mitigating privacy concerns. Roughly 89% of internet users actively avoid doing business with companies where they have data privacy concerns. I certainly know that this is going to be extremely high on our CEO's list to make sure that data, and it always has been, by the way, private to absolutely everybody.
That's a lie, Red, because your website has gotten hacked several different times and the data has been leaked of your website. So that's a lie. Also, we don't know what Ash is doing with our personal information because he doesn't have a privacy policy or anything. So
it also unlocks customer retention. Research by McKinsey reveals that leaders in digital trust are notably more likely to witness revenue and growth of at least 10% annually. That is the customer. Now let's look at the...
You have to sell something for that, Red. You have to... You have to have products you're selling for that to happen. It has to be worth money for the... Jesus Christ.
Confidence of the business owner.
How come as you're going through this video, I'm actually losing my more and more confidence in you, Red? Why is that?
Driving business execution. For entrepreneurs, an internet self-confidence dictates how effectively the business is run. Value-based pricing. A lack of founder confidence results in undercharging or over-relying on restrictive hour rates. Confident pricing allows creators to charge information and that value. There is a core strategy to all of this. And if you nail the confidence...
Good morning.
Before the risks, this transforms that fear into focused execution. allowing you as a business owner to handle that online volatility.
When you are in an MLM, you are not the business owner. Ash Mufara is. Just saying. You don't want to be the owner, Red. You don't want your name attached. I keep warning ya. Keep warning ya. Just saying.
Navigating your way through the shifts and turns of the internet and pursue that innovative market that you are looking for. Of course, you can be overconfident as well. You need to find that fine line. So how do you find that fine line of being confident but not cocky about it as well? This comes down to a very simple word: knowledge. When you have the knowledge of what you are doing, when you have the knowledge of the products and services that you are selling, when you have the knowledge to be able to act and react in the positive manner that is expected, then you will come across as a person who can be trusted. Again, this will be taught within the Victory with Ash platform, how to adapt and adopt all of this confidence to the best of your ability.
Red, why are you saying that? You don't know what he's going to teach. Even if he has told you, hey, I plan on teaching this and this and this, History with Ash has taught us that that doesn't necessarily mean it's happening. And this is why Ash told you all to shut up, because you're going to get him in trouble. You're not even supposed to be promoting anything on his behalf. And we were talking about having all these secret meetings with him and whatnot. And just so you know, a few of us have let the SEC know that this is all going on. They're aware. So the second that any money does exchange hands here, Ash will be in trouble. So if it's kind of funny, because if this thing happens the way you want it to happen, Red, then Ash might end up in jail over it. And I don't think you've really realized that. You know?
To make you successful online. So this, for me, is the secret ingredient.
Ash isn't even successful online, but he's going to teach you how to be successful and confident online. I mean, I will give it to him. He's got an ego. He's confident, if you could call it that.
That makes one person,
I call it narcissism,
successful and another person not. When you have that knowledge, when you have that confidence, and you marry the two together,
oh please,
then you will really see your business take off in a very positive manner, because you are coming across as a person that can be trusted. Yes, of course, the goods, the products, the platform have to be right as well. That is going to be taken care of by our CEO. But you yourself,
yeah, because it's his company, not yours. You're not a business owner.
Have to know how to adapt and adopt to that market condition for the future of your success in the online space. Anyway, guys, that's it from me for today. Hope to do at least one more this week on a different topic. I hope it's given you something to think about of how you are going to come into Victory with Ash.
I think you should think about how you're going to leave.
With that positive, confident mindset to want to learn, so that you can then action this when we are in the next business. That's it for me. Bye for now.
Oh, Red, you're hopeless. And the more I watch of you, the more I worry about you, honestly. the more I worry about you. Because I'm just kind of like, Red, dude, like, how do you still believe in this stuff? Seriously. How do you still believe? It's insane to me some days. Oh, I feel like I need almost like a palate cleanser after that. I'll need a palate cleanser after that almost. What can be funny that we can laugh at for a second? AI Ash as a donkey. I don't know what he's doing with his hands there, but that's all I hear when he's talking. What about you? Yes, a jackass. That's right. Well, you guys have made it to the end, and I don't have a story time for you today because it was a little bit more quiet than it usually is. But I did manage to find something very special since, it's been a little while. And so, it is time for a Victory with Ash poem. That's right. That's right. And today's poem is brought to you by Brian Crowett. Awesome, right? Here we go. There comes a moment in life when we all have a choice to stay where we are or take a step towards something greater. If you're searching for hope, growth, friendship, and a community that believes in lifting one another, we'd love to welcome you on this journey. At Victory with Ash, we believe that every person has value. Every dream deserves a chance, and every step forward is stronger when we take it together. There is more than a destination. It's a place where people encourage one another, learn together, and celebrate each other's victories, and grow into the best versions of themselves. No matter where you've been or where you're starting from, there is a place for you here. Bring your dreams, your determination, and your willingness to grow. Together, we can inspire one another, creating lasting friendships, and build a brighter future. One step, one heart, and one life at a time. Come, walk beside us. Come, grow with us. Come, become who you were always meant to be. Your journey begins with a single step, and we'd be honored to take that step with you. Hashtag Victory with Ash. Hashtag community. Hashtag friendship. Hashtag vision. Hashtag big, bold, beautiful dream. Hashtag moving forward. And this was part 1. I think that we might have broken Brian because it's all he posts now every single day is that poem. And that is it for today's Victory with Ash poem. That is also it for today's FriYAY with the Sayers of Nay. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me. We did a meme review. We watched some silly videos. We asked ourselves what the fuck and saw that they were announcing some new products. So they're having a planner coming out apparently. Something called e-learner coming out. And allegedly they're going to have a Meet 360 new O-Connect according to Nuno Santos, right? I guess we'll have to see what happens with that. Let me know if you want to dive more into Tech Gaint solutions. And we will definitely do that in future. We have heard from Redford. And we have heard from Brian for a lovely poem. So I hope that you all enjoyed that. Takara says, I would love to see Ash versus Bob Larson. I know, he'd be like, Berserker Demon. Poem time. It was, Joe, it was. Bob would scare the hell out of Ash's demons, that's right. What in the hell was that shit? A poem, Joe. Later, guys. Someone do the chorus for me. Have a good one, Mr. Level. Love you all, he says. So, hopefully I can do another FriYAY next week. I might not be able to. So I'm just letting you know now. Next week, we might have to take a break from FriYAY. Just because my schedule next Friday is very, very busy. There's some things going on in my real life. So I am unsure if there will be one next Friday. But thank you all for coming and hanging out with me tonight. There will be an MLM Monday and other things coming out next week that I'm super excited about. So make sure that you stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't. Think about joining our fabulous, amazing members. All of the beautiful people do, and you don't want to be an ugly bitch like me. Apparently, I'm the ugliest person in the whole world. Yes, family time is utmost important, but it's not family time. It's appointment time for hubby, and today was kind of tight, and next week I have some other things going on as well. So it's going to be kind of a really busy Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I just don't know if I'm going to have time to do FriYAY. So I'm being very transparent and letting you know. But then there'll be an extra big one the next week. So, you know, there's always a silver lining. But I hope that all of you have a fabulous, amazing weekend. There will be a self-care Saturday tomorrow. There's a post that will be going up. And no, I do not use AI for my posts because AI pisses me off. And my AI seems to think that MLMs are fine. And cults are religions, and I don't like that. I have a very specific message on here that the AI doesn't always jive with, and I don't care enough to keep trying to train AI. The only thing I wanted to train them about was making it so that they all knew On Passive was a scam, and I think we've successfully made that happen. So, have a fabulous weekend. Tomorrow is Self-Care Saturday. Make sure that you do something special for yourselves. I love all of your faces. Thank you again for being here tonight. We didn't make the dono goal. There was one, but that's okay. That's okay. I don't do this for the money, so I'm not really that upset. But we'll keep making them, and then I will release Victory with Ash theme song, how I think their theme song should go. And no, not with AI. Okay? Not with AI. I mean, I'll sing one. That's right, a Queen of Karma original. So have a fabulous weekend. I'll see you all for MLM Monday. I love all of your faces. Like always, we're in it to win it. Bye.
My name is Ash Mufara, and I'm your friend. My name is Ash Mufara, and I'm your friend.
We are here.
I'm Mike Ellis, by the way.
Call me Reverend Jim Jones, okay? Let's go to Guyana, all right? No joke. If that's the call. Hey, 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 hey!
And I'm your friend.
That negative YouTube channel has got more followers on it than I do on my own. And it breaks my heart.
And I'm your friend. My name is Ash Mufareh. If you're rude, if you've been doubting or sighing, or we know who you are.
Stop going there. She wants to be the first to make us look silly.
Yeah, Queen of Karma's on there asking for a debate. That's the lady I brought on. Her debate was Screaming at Ash. And another Queen of Karma person. Asking about why don't we answer the question about religion. I think we've answered that over and over again. I've been answering them over and over. It's not the answer you want, but yeah. Call me Reverend Jim Jones, okay? Let's go to Guyana, all right? No joke.
Everybody!
Alright, this is a great way to start your day. Come here and tune into Crazy and talking about their experiences.
My name is Ash Mufareh, and I'm your friend.
I'm Mike Ellis, by the way.
And I'm your friend.
Stop going there. That negative YouTube channel has got more followers on it than I do on my own YouTube channel. And it breaks my heart.
And I'm your friend. My name is Ash Mufareh.
Stop going there.
Yeah, Queen of Karma's on there.
My name is Ash Mufareh, and I'm your friend.
Have a good weekend, everyone! Bye!
Let's go to Guyana.